Here for Table Talks episode 2 with Dean and Maya from Jack's wife Freda.
We're actually in the middle of the street.
We're completely breaking all the laws, but we're in New York, so you can do that. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how you started this, where it came from, and I've known you both for quite a long time. And let's hear the little story.
Well, we should point out no one's Jack. Right?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
This is neither Jack nor Freda.
Right, neither Jack nor Freda. Jack and Freda were my grandparents, and when we were trying to put a name together for our cafe, for our restaurant, for our life, we had a couple names that were pretty vanilla. And then one morning we woke up and
let's hear a couple of them.
We had stuff like Cafe Vanilla, Cafe Lafayette.
Really?
I kind of like Cafe Lafayette.
Cafe Vanilla, Dean. Did you have Dean's wife Maya?
No, we never got to that. How we got to the wife thing just happened accidentally while sitting on our favorite chair with our favorite chandelier swinging, and it just came to us and we started discussing it.
We kind of laughed first.
We laughed a lot about
it. Was pretty simple.
Because it's quite a bold name.
We wanted something that had a personality. We knew we wanted a name in it.
And the food arrived.
So Jack and Freda, Jack's wife Freda, we stuck with it. We wanted something with a personality, something that you can recognize when you go in, that you're curious to the story. We always thought if you don't get it, you miss it and you don't come back. But if you get it, it sticks with you and it's with you for good.
It is a great name.
It's a lot to say.
Right.
It's a lot to say in one sentence. Jack's wife Freda. But once you get it, it's Jack's wife. It's Freda's this, it's that. It has something.
I think it's great. It's very romantic
it.
and very solid. I remember back in the day, because I met you at Schiller's, Dean would text me Jack's wife Freda, and this was amongst my very single days of being a New York single guy. And I would always be like, shit, who the fuck is Freda? I'd be like, what have I done? What have I done? And I thought I'd literally hooked up with this woman called Freda, and Dean was like, I met Jack and he's not happy with you. And then I remember walking down Lafayette and I just get this massive boot up my arse, and I turn around and it's Dean, and he just goes like that, and then I see Jack's wife Freda. I have never felt so relieved. I was like, it's a fucking restaurant. So let's talk about the menu.
So the food, I'll just give an overview, Mike, and rush into the food. So the whole food, once we got into Jack's wife Freda and you get into what your identity is and who you are and your concept, you want your food to relate the same way that the name and the visual and the aesthetic relates, and myself and Maya. So we took our backgrounds. Maya's from Israel, I'm from South Africa, and we put that food on a plate and revised some dishes. So we're just going to show you some of our signature typical dishes and how they landed up here. We'll start out with the shakshuka, which Maya can get in more detail about.
Well, shakshuka is just a classic not Mediterranean, it's a Middle Eastern baked eggs dish, and it's normally baked in a red tomato sauce.
I was going to say it's green, yours is green.
Yeah, so we tried to take these memories or any classics that were around us when we grew up, or just things that were personal to us for many reasons, and just have our own little twist on it. And the green tomatillo we just found as a great revive the classic traditional.
What's great about this dish is you have the challah, you can eat it with your hands, you can eat it with a knife and fork, you can dig it in.
It's not a cilantro thing.
No.
Oh,
well,
there's cilantro in, garlic, cilantro, jalapeno, and bell peppers.
Yeah, just get in there.
Get in there.
Let's get in there.
I remember
the flavor is just, it's crisp, it's clean, it's light, it's what you want to have for breakfast, it's not overwhelming.
when was it on Passover you would do the garlic? You would just
That's
garlic.
every night.
Yeah,
every
we
night.
have the garlic, we put the
That's
garlic
when it started.
Passover.
We do the clove.
Still
Very
Yeah,
vibrant.
we do the garlic clove at dinner, but the garlic, I mean...
You made me start doing
Who
that.
doesn't love garlic?
You did.
We love
Yeah.
garlic.
Even if you don't love garlic, you love
everybody.
garlic.
You love garlic.
You love talking about the fact that you don't love garlic
Yeah.
if you don't love garlic.
And the green sauce is also
That's delicious.
That's a take on
And
it.
then next to it we got so we don't serve any bacon in the store. So we wanted to get something breakfasty, bacon-like. So we'll end up with a duck bacon that we cure, we smoke it in-house, we slice it, and then we grill it. This stuff is insanely good. It's a great side, great with any breakfast dish.
Try a piece of that,
Great to throw onto your burger. This stuff's insane. And then again, so now we're talking about, you got the food, you got shakshuka, which is a great word to roll off your mouth, especially if you've never heard of it. What's this shakshuka? Great conversation piece. And then you got the same thing, duck bacon. This is outrageous, duck bacon. What's with the duck bacon?
Outrageous.
Never had duck bacon.
So then we're talking about, so now we're sitting down, we're talking about the food, we're talking about friends, there's like-minded people across the table from us, somebody just walked in the door that I kind of recognize. If I'm Scott, there's an old ex-girlfriend, an old ex-acquaintance.
Could be someone.
I'm sitting with my
Or James.
sunglasses.
Oh, James.
For me, it's a drug dealer.
If I'm sitting with James, I'm probably hiding at the bar.
You what?
I'm hiding at the bar, not really.
Trying to not
Then
pay.
moving on to the dishes, because we're talking about food, Madame Freda, you'd sit at Fleur Café de Fleur in Paris, you order croque madame.
Croque madame, yeah.
This is
That
it.
was our
I love the
favorite.
name.
This is as good as you get. So we came moving from the duck bacon to the Madame Freda, which is like a typical croque madame. Gruyere cheese, bechamel with the sunny side egg on top. And we put the duck bacon inside.
Great.
Worcestershire sauce, granny food.
How do you say it? Say it. Worcestershire sauce.
say Worcestershire.
Say it.
Worcestershire sauce.
Say it.
Worcestershire sauce?
Granny Freda's
Say
favorite
it.
product.
Worcestershire
Oh,
sauce.
sorry.
Worcestershire.
Sorry.
I'm really
It's
gonna-
Worcestershire
I'm really
sauce.
Get messy and dab
That's
this
a lot.
over.
That's too much.
It has that saltiness and that anchovy flavour that
You know,
we
you
crave
gotta-
at breakfast.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It comes just with some dry arugula with some of our pickled onions.
Are you back there cooking too? I feel like you could. I feel like
we
you could
pack
be
on
back
food
there
a lot.
cooking. Yeah.
When we had crises at the beginning, he was
Yeah?
back,
Wow.
less crisis.
Dean would be in the kitchen.
I'll be wherever I need to be.
It's everywhere.
And what do you? So
Let's
these
get a
are
small
your
plate.
favorite dishes too. I would assume some of your favorite
Almost
dishes.
everything on the menu
So I
is
can
really
break this up for you
things we
guys.
like to
Just
eat.
put the
I know
bacon
everybody
here.
opens a restaurant with things they like
Yeah.
to eat. But it is simple food.
Grab
And
that
like
in
you said,
there.
it's food that you can eat every day.
Try
Exactly.
this.
And
Can we
it's
get
not, doesn't
Scott a plate?
I could just take James's. You know, we're all family.
We're all the
here.
same
We're kinda-
team.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a
I
bite.
don't think I've had
because
this
it's
either.
What is your go-to?
That is absolutely delicious.
I'm gonna use a fork and knife like I should.
Like this is out of the ballpark.
That cheese and
The cheese, the bacon, the saltiness, the sweetness.
It's a
Just a
total
great.
cheat day.
Here I am.
Cheat day
It's a
treat.
cheat day.
thinking you killed it with the Worcestershire sauce, but you actually
And
did
you're
it
enjoying
justice.
I think it was just a sauce I could throw in some more if my wife didn't stop me. It peaks, that anchovy
So,
just peaks in your
what,
nose.
what is this delicious looking?
So we opened up in 2012, and I know avocado's still all the rage. So we put avocado on our menu, avocado with some cedar bread, which is as tired or tedious as it gets. A home run if you want something familiar and you want to eat it. Just also moving into that comfort food zone. I'm not that comfortable ordering shakshuka. It's a little outrageous for me. The Madame Freda, I don't know if it's something I'll try, but avocado toast, I'll definitely give it a shot. It's familiar, I'll get it. We do it with some pickled carrots and then a tomato chutney on top. So you get some spice in the tomato chutney, you get a nice crunch from the pickled
Nice.
carrots. Then you got your classic avocado, and then just to Middle Easternize it, we put some za'atar on top,
Yeah,
which gives
spice.
it some nose and gives it some flavor.
What is that? Za'atar. Say again.
It's a Middle Eastern spice, so it has oregano.
And if you were describing the food here,
Sesame seed.
it would be like half Israeli, half Middle Eastern, half.
I guess.
What
Well,
would
you know what? The favorite.
The peri peri is that the South African
The
sauce.
peri is South African, and when we opened, the guys at New York Mag, Rob and Rob, electronics,
I wish you guys would
they
come
called
visit
it-
us again.
We wish you would come visit us if they're listening. But they described it as, how do they describe it? Jewish, South African, Israeli grandmother cuisine.
Oh, that's great.
So I like that.
It
We
is.
didn't-
That's a
we
good
didn't know what it was
description.
called.
Israeli,
Love that.
South African
Yeah.
grandmother cuisine.
Do you need another plate?
We're just improvising.
Right.
I love when you sit down here. They always give you like a fresh watermelon juice. I don't know about
Love it.
you. They give it to me.
I come and get it.
That's funny because we always thought that you came in and you always ordered it right away. So,
Well,
so now
it's
we
a
just
combo.
preempt.
It's a
We
combo.
preempt you coming in and say, let's just have it ready for. Oh my God, Scott's coming. Make sure the corner table's ready and there's watermelon juice on the table.
I love that. That's why I love New York because you have these.
So
You
can
know,
we get some side plates? Sorry, Scott.
it's these New York stories and your relationships that go deep and for many years. And people like we met at Balthazar years ago, and when I first walked in, you were like, "Oh, I remember you from Balthazar." So
That was great.
remember, like,
I never actually met Maya there, but I know that you two met
I
there.
think Baltimore's a little too upmarket for James.
It is. Way too upmarket. I was more like a Schiller's kind of guy.
That's a big bubble.
I needed to know something
Yes,
was
I
going to
was.
close down.
Thanks.